Warning, this video will contain a lot of heavy subjects in this matter, such as grooming and other types of inappropriate content in it. If you're not comfortable with this video, I suggest you to not watch it, or if you are under the age of 12 or under, then please do not watch this video at all costs here. Thank you, and for the rest of you, I hope you enjoy this video. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video here. Today is not so great because today is a pretty serious video that I have decided to do. So, today, this is not going to be an easy video to make because today, I'm basically making like a little rant video for this, video for today. So if you're wondering exactly as to why or what I'm talking about, well, today I'm basically going to be talking about the recent situation that apparently I got alerted to, and it happens to be one of my friends. So what I'm discussing here is that I am going to be talking about the recent allegations surrounding on one of my online friends that I've known, and he goes by JacksonTheLoveFoxShow. So, if you don't know who he is, well, again, was one of my online friends that I've known for quite some time now. It's been a while since I even remembered as to when we first met, but I believe it was in one of the VR chat videos that I used to make, and, well, I think that was mainly when I first met him. So, we basically have talked for some time now, and he was really nice. Like, I really did enjoy his company and everything, and he was a pretty nice casual guy when I first met him. But, apparently, something happened. So, what happened was that I was just minding my own business, making my Friday the 13th reaction video, until I got a message from two users who actually contacted me. One is being one of my other online friends that I didn't really hadn't talked to in quite some time, but recently got in touch, and the other was Jackson's friend. So they basically told me that there was something going on with Jackson, and, well, something happened. So Jackson was accused of basically, sending inappropriate things to, Eli. I didn't know what the heck was happening. I was literally just confused until both of them showed me screenshots of the incident. So, yeah, the screenshots that I'm about to send you are definitely not going to be very appropriate here, so I want to warn everyone that if you're sensitive to this topic here, please click off this video or skip ahead, whatever you like to do here. But I tried my best to censor as much as I can, really. So what I'm about to show you are basically screenshots of what they've sent me. Yes, you get the picture right there. So, yeah, this came out of nowhere, and I was deeply shocked at what I saw. Like, at first, I didn't believe what I just saw until I just saw that these really are what Jackson has posted. So, all of these were basically from last year, mostly around on November. As you can see here, they were made, like, a few months ago. And, well, oh my god. Oh my god. I just couldn't believe what I just saw. Like, all this stuff, all the things that everyone is just showing me right now, it's just, oh my lord. Like, and there's also another thing that I like to mention here. Like, Jackson over here also did, and there's also another thing that people don't actually know. Jackson actually made a server of actually creating a FNF mod of one of my first ever games that I've actually created, and that is, of course, Mother's Love. So it was around last year that Jackson came up to me he wanted to make a FNF mod of one of my first ever games that I've created. And being very optimistic, I was actually really surprised that he is willing to do this for me, so I accepted. I was in the server, and I greeted everyone that was there who was willing to help work on this matter here. And yeah, it was definitely not much, but it was definitely a very sweet little idea that Jackson actually did for me, considering that the game itself was actually the first ever time that I've actually experienced on making a game in the first place and creating a story that I didn't really think was imperfect. But Jackson and the others really enjoyed it, so I was really happy seeing that there was people out there who actually did enjoy the game. And yeah, we basically have made the mod together. It was a slow progress, but it was really fun. Well, at least while it lasted here, not after seeing all this nonsense that I just saw right here. Yeah, so if you can't even tell, I am really mad at this matter here. I was so stressed out seeing this for the first time when everyone came out to me telling me about this whole situation here. Like, I didn't even know what to believe. I mean, at first, I didn't think I would believe it. I didn't even think this too much here because Jackson wouldn't do something like this. Like, I didn't take him to be somebody who actually would do something like this until, well, the other things was further investigated with everyone who was in the server and everything here. So, yeah. Also, I do have some videos that I want to showcase here. I do hope that's fine to showcase some of the things that I have here. They're basically like little recordings of Eli and everyone else who was in the server talking about this whole situation, looking through this matter here. And, yeah, so here's the first one.
Oh my
What an
god.
idiot. What an
Oh
idiot.
my god.
He wanted me to
Hey,
send
we just
him
got
news. He
someone
said,
from
I wish I could
Eli,
get this.
Eli, could you tap on his profile?
I can't.
Sure. What?
How?
Yep,
Wait, do you have
20
that's
years
the
him.
old.
appropriate images of what he sent to
That's
Yeah,
you?
him.
it's him. See?
I can't
President
defend
Moon is
this
gonna actually
nigga.
be pissed
I
because
can't
he said, how
defend
do
him.
fuck do you know?
What?
Well, you're gonna look at this
Yeah.
recording. That's what you're gonna look
What?
at. It's not safe for work. He fucking sent to me. Star
I
Wolf said, what?
honestly,
She doesn't
Just
know
send,
yet.
Joe, just send it to me.
enough
Just send it
proof.
to me. Just send it to me.
Yeah, forward
Hold
that
on. Let me
and
fucking
send it to
send
him,
it to
yeah.
you.
As you can clearly see, this is basically a recording of everyone recorded the conversation that Jackson and Eli have been having a conversation in. So what happened was that Jackson and Eli are in a secret kind of relationship at this moment here, considering for the fact that Jackson over here has a girlfriend of his own. This definitely is just very weird to even talk about here because I don't really know the full story about this whole thing, but let's just say Jackson and Eli have been doing really weird stuff here, and yeah, I'm guessing that Eli over there was undercovering this matter here, but I don't really know the full story about this whole thing, but I'm assuming that's the case, really. So it just shows that Jackson over there was willing to do all of this, like, he literally was sexting, as you like to quote unquote in this matter here, like basically just doing these disturbing acts with somebody that's actually underage here. Oh, and just to clarify, Eli is actually 15 in this matter here. So to only see this matter here, I just don't know what to say about this whole thing. Like, the screenshots that I showed was that of him just saying all these really disturbing things to Eli. And not to mention, he even wanted to send his own address because Jackson over here wants to buy him an adult toy, but Eli over here is worried that if he orders it, his father would know. That is literally so vile. Why the freak would you say that, Jackson? Like, what the hell were you thinking? To literally just send in a minor for a freaking adult toy? Are you serious? I just don't know. I was just bamboozled by this. I just I was really, really angry just to hear all this. Like, seeing all the screenshots and seeing this video really was, it just took a toll on me. Like, I didn't even know what to even say. But it doesn't actually end here. Like, there are definitely some people, after this whole allegation comes into mind here, there are definitely some that are trying to defend Jackson because of this whole thing happening. Okay, well, I get it. Jackson's your friend, right? But literally, when you see all this, seeing the true colors that a friend that you thought was a friend is doing, it's not a friend when they're basically doing a crime, doing something very illegal. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I mean, you're just going to sit here and defend all this and everything? Again, I get it. He's your friend. But not anymore after this whole thing. Like, how could you defend somebody who basically is just grooming a freaking minor? Like, are you kidding me? Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, so let's move on. So there's another video I want to showcase here, and it is of everyone, again, but this time, Jackson's in it. So they're basically trying to confront him about this whole thing and trying to get his side of the story about this whole thing. Let's just say that, things didn't go too well.
How did he got himself exposed?
Well,
I guess
you
there,
see,
Eli.
I was
You're doing this
basically
for what?
being this guy.
For
I
entertainment?
was basically,
Oh,
I was
Lord.
basically
What
lying
kind
to
of
this
fucking
guy.
lies do you have, Eli?
I'm gonna have to. You know what, Eli?
Don't!
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't fucking care what I have to say!
Okay. What? Okay.
I was busy! I was
Okay.
busy! I was busy!
Okay.
When you ruined my fucking life!
Okay.
Stop.
You're killing me!
Stop. Stop. You gotta get.
Whoa. Okay, I'm scared.
Stop.
Dude.
Bring it out now. What
Dude.
the hell?
Fucking do Eli!
What
Stop
the-
what, huh? The
what the
pain, the
hell?
fear, the problems in my body! What about his pins? Did he feel me too?
Jackson,
His
Jackson,
problems?
just
Oh,
take a
fuck.
breath.
Okay.
Take a
Okay.
breath.
Guy needs to go to a fucking mental hospital.
Okay, I'm freaking out right now.
Jackson,
Go to a
take a
mental
breath.
hospital, brother.
Eli.
He really needs to go to a
We're
fucking
done. We're done here. Okay? Eli, you need to retract whatever the hell you said about
I'm
whatever.
freaking out.
Unless you're absolutely sure that it's true, then go ahead and pursue it. But until then, until you get somebody officially to reach him and talk to him about whatever allegations you got going on, besides the guy that we talked to earlier, somebody who actually knows what's happening and it did or did not happen, stay away from. Don't even talk to him. Don't even talk to him. I don't want to hear your name. I don't want to see you on his computer. You must go away. Talk. You want to report him? Report him. Then we'll handle it that way. But go away.
Go!
Really mental.
Go away, you son of a bitch! Get out of here, Eli! Get out of here!
And if you try to expose me as some
Goodbye,
shit,
Eli.
think
Hang it up.
that I'm a lie to you, I will go there, find your location, and
Why
fucking
the
kill
fuck
you.
God, these are fucking fake ass fucking people on the goddamn internet. You're never gonna meet them.
Who cares?
I care. Listen to how you're acting. You're totally out of line.
Just like who? Your ex-boyfriend?
Freaking out. You got
Oh
him.
my god.
You're
Oh my god.
acting out of control.
I am acting out of control because Eli's trying to ruin my life.
Who is Eli?
What's happening?
Hang up from these people now.
I'm
Get them
not
out of
like
here.
that anymore. You're just really gonna
Put
mix.
you away. Get them off the phone right
This
now
is-
so I can talk to you.
Oh no.
There's nobody. You will never meet these people.
And you never met them either.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave right now before shit.
Do you understand what you're doing to my son? Hey, man.
Because Eli didn't treat me better. He just treated me negatively. That's why.
I was petrified. I've never seen Jackson in that sort of state right there. When I first saw this, I was completely shocked. He literally was screaming at everyone after this whole entire thing escalated and everything, when they were trying to explain as to why they were that all the things that he's doing is bad and everything, giving him many reasons, and then he was just shouting them like, I don't know. Like, this whole thing was absolutely, again, I'm sorry. I'm still a little stressed about this whole situation here, and here I am talking about this whole thing. Like, he literally was trying to defend himself from this whole thing here, but knowing for the fact that this whole thing that he is doing is really bad. Like, literally bad. And I just don't know what else to say at this point right there. Like, Jackson over there was literally just not listening to anyone. Like, knowing for the fact that what he's doing is absolutely horrible. And it is absolutely freaking illegal at this point. Like, he just isn't listening to everyone. Like, this is not the Jackson that I knew. Like, this, I don't even know, really. Yeah, so, after that whole thing here, I just couldn't believe it, really. Like, I can't believe that this is, like, my friend who basically was accused of all this stuff that I've showcased you, and we went from whatever that is back there to here. Like, I just don't even know what to think right now. But, if you thought that's already over with, but there's actually one more thing I want to let everyone know. So, after this whole thing here, Jackson came up to me, and he basically left me this message right there. That was the last I've actually talked to him before, well, he supposedly, left for, an absence until, conclusively he's going to come back on April 15th, which I don't really know that will be the case, really, but if he does come back on April 15th, then there's really a huge problem right there. Like, guys, I just want to let everyone know that this whole situation really is super frustrating towards me, because if y'all don't even know, I experienced this stuff before. I've experienced what it was like to have friends who turned out to do bad things. I have encountered a lot of bullies. I've encountered a lot of grown men who basically had a crush on me when I was in my younger years, and I basically had to deal with a bunch of stuff with everyone that I thought were my friends, but clearly they weren't. So that is what traumatized me a lot. And even to this day, like, you can't even trust everyone nowadays because of all the recent stuff that's been going on throughout these past few years now. And I just really am sick of it. I'm just sick and tired of people lying. I'm sick and tired of people thinking that, like, they're not gonna get caught, but eventually they will. I'm sick of people who I looked up to, who I thought were somebody very special, for somebody who I thought was a good friend, for somebody who I thought were normal, happen to do crap like this. And also, not to mention, going back to the video, he basically tries to justify himself. He basically was trying to defend himself when clearly the evidence right there, it's right there. And he basically is blaming everyone else for this matter here when he himself did it all to himself right there. And that is another time that somebody that I was so close to happens to do crap like this. So, of course, I am going to be relatively mad about this. But I'm trying my best to keep my cool in. I don't want to stress myself a lot about this whole thing because this happens to me almost all the time for me. So I'm sorry. But yes. Anyway, so to end things off right there, I am basically going to do a little bit of a interview with everyone who were friends with Jackson or associated with Jackson right here. So here's me just talking to everyone around here, just saying what are their thoughts and everything, and telling them their side of the stories about this whole thing with Jackson and everything. Okay, so, hello, Jackson. So, I have heard that you've been, doing some stuff behind everyone's backs and everything. So, do you care to explain as to what this whole thing is about, that I had to basically do some, I was I was minding my own business until yesterday. I got 2 messages from 2 people saying that you have done some stuff behind everyone's back here.
Pedophilia stuff.
So, what was the whole thing about? I would like to hear you explain as to what this whole thing is about.
Yeah, explain us your side of the story.
Everybody heard it.
Just tell us.
Fine. I'll be losing everything now. That's recently. I might just give myself up for that. Long ago, we just met him ever since we were friends and all. And for some reason about it, though, he just probably thinks that I'm single and all, but I've been taken from my girlfriend, and I just had to make sure of it to keep it in line. But yet, Eli doesn't understand, of course, that he just refuses to understand. He just thinks that I had to want to be his boyfriend, but no, I can't. He just won't understand. He won't let me be. He won't just move on and probably just start hanging out with my soulmate and all of it.
Yes, but do you not understand for the fact that, like, you can't be... You can't be...
Yeah.
Look, you can't be peer pressured into thinking, like a minor is like, let's think of this whole scenery for a second here. If a minor who is basically younger than you is peer pressuring you into doing stuff, you should never be doing this sort of thing here because that can literally get you in trouble. In other cases, put you in jail. So, do you not know how illegal it is for a 20-year-old to be in a freaking relationship with a freaking 15-year-old?
Did you mean a 16-year-old? I'm 16. I'm 16.
Oh, yeah, sorry, but...
And I'm only 14.
Yes, but, like, I just don't even, like, from what I've seen right there, I just don't really know what to even think at this point right there. Like, you've done this, like, you've been doing this, like, months ago during the time, and I just don't even know what to even, like, I don't even know why you would do such a thing, and why you didn't, like, tell him to stop when you have the chance to. Like, you had the option to tell him to stop and everything. Like, if something is peer pressuring you to do it, then just don't do it. Even considering you're already in a relationship and everything. But you just went on the way to basically, like, what? Send a address to your house because, like, supposedly you're trying to order him something, sending him inappropriate things.
He wanted me to like order him some like some sort of butt plug, which is what I remember.
Yeah, like, bro, like, bro, what the like, I just don't even understand why you think that's such a good idea. Like, I just don't even know why you would think that would be a good idea to even do that. Including, like, you're just saying that to a freaking minor.
I'm so stupid.
Look, I know how it is. Like, I've been through this situation too. I've been through these situations too. Like, grown people, like, when I was around, like, 11 to 12 to 13, I've had grown people who did this sort of thing too. Like, I've had, like, one person who basically lied about his age, being around my age, but turns out he's around in his 20s. The second I thought who was really my friend, but turns out he had a crush on me when I was, like, I don't know, 11. And last but not least, the one who basically, well, did a bunch of stuff behind my back. Like, basically, I have experienced a lot of this stuff here, including bullies and friends that I thought were my friends, but they turned out to be a bad influence and everything. So I know how it is. And I, for one, am 21, but I would never do something like this. I would never do something like this at all. So what you're doing is considerably inappropriate, and it is not okay.
Exactly.
Me too. You should have just done that, Jackson.
Besides, you even flashed demon edit
The mod is
here.
canceled.
Yeah, obviously, because...
Could you,
No shit.
Wait, could you repeat that?
The FNF mod is canceled.
No shit.
It's canceled? Oh.
Like, there's no point in my parents will be proud of me anymore.
You shouldn't even be crying, bro. Like, you should have some remorse or like sense.
What is even the point, Eli? Like, what's even the point? I just have to find a better voice actors, that's all. And you're not even a professional. You're just a guest, Eli. I had to let you go. I just have to. Like, I just don't have a choice. I just can't take this.
Look, listen, Jackson.
Oh.
Where? Oh, it's nice.
You could speak, Mike.
We're even gonna have to tell Yiffy Bunny about this.
Yeah.
Jackson, like when I first saw these things that I was alerted to, it just really triggered me a lot. Like out of all the people that I could have think of, I never would have imagined it being you. Like at first I didn't want to believe that it was you or you didn't really do anything on purpose, but I just don't know. It was just really alarming to me, and it really was really horrible just seeing this whole thing. Like you've lied about this whole thing. You lied when we were like friends and all that. You lied about this whole thing. Like you didn't come clean and everything.
Of our hearts.
Like I just really don't understand. I still don't understand why you just would do this. Like I just don't know why. Like you again, you could have stopped this or anything. You could have not done this at all, but you still just did it. Like do you know how freaking hurt I was just to hear like another friend that I was so close to happen to do like crap like this? Like do you know how hurt I was?
Really hurt.
He doesn't even understand.
Jackson, from what I've seen, this has been a repeat thing too. Eli wasn't the first.
No, I wasn't. I heard there was like 4 victims. You did this too. I heard there was 4 victims.
I thought there was
1 was me, Wildcard, Thomas, and also Demon Edits here.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Dude, what the hell, man?
You're not even yourself anymore, Jackson.
Dude, what were you thinking?
Like, you can't cry about this right now because you did this to yourself. You can't blame others from your actions. This was all on you.
About it.
Yeah.
It's pathetic for him to cry about it.
Dude.
I'm so sorry.
See, like he's crying.
I don't know, man. I'm sorry.
Jackson, time has been tough.
Jackson, you gotta realize, like, this stuff is like severe. It's not just like, oh, I said something mean to someone and now I have to apologize. Like, this has like legal ramifications, right?
Yeah.
You're an adult.
Exactly.
You're an adult.
And I
You're
thought
an
you
adult.
were...
And these people are minors. That comes with federal
I'm
charges.
16.
Yeah. Do you understand that that comes with federal charges? Do you understand that?
Yes.
Right? So think about that. That is life ruining. You'd be put on a registry. Right? And anywhere you move to, right, you would have to alert anyone in that neighborhood that you're a sex offender.
Yeah.
You can also explain this.
And you even send this picture. Like, what is this? How?
Like I was not like one of the. I mean, I was one of your victims, but you also did it to another person.
Is this in this?
Like,
Yo,
how?
my girlfriend is 21 years old.
Okay, it's good that your girlfriend is above the age of 18, but how many other people did you talk to like this that were below the age of 18 while you were above the age, right?
Yeah, it doesn't...
Well, damn, what I missed. Apparently. I don't know. I guess somehow just only one.
Yeah, there's another thing that I don't really understand. Like, if you currently are in a relationship, then why would you ask Eli to be in your kind of like some sort of like a polyamorous relationship, knowing for the fact that he is indeed, well, a minor, of course.
Not to mention that Eli has like developmental disabilities too, right?
Mm.
So that's not just grooming in the sense of them being a minor and you being an adult. it's also coercion because of his, mental faculties, right? It's like that's double bad.
You realize I have autism and ADHD, right? I cannot repeat the words that I say. Like I do repeat the words I say, but
Yeah,
I
Elijah
cannot help it.
has trouble in school, which isn't a bad thing, by the way. That's completely okay. Everyone's is like on their
I
own
understand Sal
journey.
didn't know I had autism and ADHD at first, but at least I told her, and then that's why I
Yeah, that's
also
fine.
repeat things
Well,
I say.
I mean, Eli, you have no reason to apologize for something like that. You didn't do anything, right? Oh no, you have autism and ADHD. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
But that's besides the point.
Yeah. The point here is that Jackson took advantage of you,
Yes, he
knowing
did.
that you were below the age of 18, and he was above the age of 18. There's a power imbalance there, right? With him being an adult and you being a minor. Jackson, how old were you at the time? You were 20,
I'm pretty sure
right?
he was 20.
Yes.
20, right?
Soon I'll be 21.
So you're my age. I'm 21, right?
Yeah, and
You know
so
how
am
bad
I.
it would look for me
Yeah,
talking
and
to
I'm
someone
14.
Eli's age? Dude, I would deserve to be under the jail for that.
Yeah,
I should be in
exactly.
jail for doing something like that, right?
Like, you don't know how serious it is, like, if you were even caught in this matter here. Like, many people basically have been doing this, and they eventually get caught, and then being placed in, like, prison for God knows how long.
So, the other part about this is that stuff like this doesn't just stop at, like, online stuff. If you had the faculties to, right, would you have seen Eli in real life if you had the faculties to? Be honest with me.
I haven't seen him in real life.
I'm not asking if you have. I'm asking if you had the ability to, would you? Right?
I don't have the ability, which I
You
guess
don't
that was
understand the hypothetical. I'm if. Keyword if. IF. If you were able to see him in real life, and none of us knew about this, would you?
No, I wouldn't.
Jackson, like, I've known you, like, when we first met in around 2023, like, I really just, like, I mean, like, literally our, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, our 4-year relationship, like, literally all this coming out of here, I just really don't know what to say at this point right there. Like, I am angry, of course. I am angry, of course, here. And I just don't really know what to really say at this point right there. Just to see you do all this, it really puts a huge weight in my stomach. Like,
It hurts, doesn't
it's I just really feel sick to my stomach knowing that you would do such a thing and everything here.
Yeah, Jackson, same with me, right? I've known you for about maybe a year, right? Not as long as Cyril has, but still, I consider us friends. And to see someone that I've known, that I was a part of a project with, that I actually wanted to help with, do this stuff, it really, like, just jabs a knife into my heart, man.
Yeah, not to mention, like, you decided on basically trying to make, like, an FNF mod for one of my first ever games that I actually made was actually a really incredible, and, I mean, it's small and all, but it's a really nice gesture. But for you to do this sort of thing here, it really, really breaks my heart, honestly. Like, you would waste such a project like this because of your accusations that we have to call you out for, like, something that you did yourself.
Yeah, like, that really has to sting, you know? Because it's like, this was something that you had pride in, and then to see someone you care about make something about the thing you made, it's like, wow, that's really nice, but then it's all sullied because the creator behind it turns out to be like this.
Predator.
I guess I deserve to leave, do I?
He's still crying.
Jackson, I'm gonna be honest with you, you need to see professional help.
Yes, like something like that. Like, we're not asking you. Yes, we want you to leave the platform here, but we want you to actually seek something that actually will help you. Like, we want you to get help and everything as much as you can here, because if you go through this matter here, like, if something like this happens again, then consequences are gonna come to you. So we want you to seek help in every way as best as possible here, because
I'm gonna be honest, right? With the information I have and the address that you yourself gave out to Eli, I could give that to a police station in your county and things could happen, right? Now, I'm not saying I'm going to do that, but I very well could, and no one would blame me for that because of the things you did. Right?
Yeah, not to mention my mom
need
works
to
in the
understand the
sheriff's
severity.
office, so
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah, like, I know where you live, and by the way, that's not a threat. Making that clear, that's not a threat. I'm not going to do anything, right?
Yeah.
But, and again, making that very clear, I'm not going to do anything, right? But the fact that I am able to do that should tell you something. Like, we would have a genuine case of child sexual exploitation and solicitation, right? Right? Talking sexual with a minor, be it online or in person, is a crime. And it's a serious prosecutable crime. People do time in prison for that. And then they're like put on a registry.
Exactly.
Do you get the severity of that?
Like if you're like a sex offender.
Like, imagine trying to live your life, right? You would be hard pressed to get a job anywhere. You'd be hard pressed to get anywhere to live. You would be hard pressed to get any benefits from any government, right? You would also, I'm pretty sure depending on the state, you would be banned from traveling there too, right? So, this is serious.
Also,
and you should seek
I want to know
professional
why
help.
I wanted to get a job, right? Well, apparently I can't get one of those things that I just can't go anywhere. I just can't get professional help because my mom's car is broke down.
Well, I'm
And I
sorry to
wasn't
hear
lie
that,
about it.
but you need to, like, seek some sort of therapy, man.
Yes, just like do some online therapy. That could actually help you in everything whatsoever here. Look, Jackson, I just
really recommend reaching out.
Yeah, I want you to really get help. I want you to actually get better at this matter here because you're better than this in every way whatsoever here. I just don't want you to go through this, do a bad path and everything because I witnessed so much of this stuff here and I can't take this, okay? So please, Jackson, just take our advice and please just get some help and not do this. Because we know that you can do that, but we can't support you on this matter if you keep going through this matter, if you keep ignoring every advice we give you. So please.
You have to realize something, right? Something like this with low impulse control and lack of like, okay, are you a porn addict? Yes or no?
It probably is.
I'm sorry.
Just flat yes or no. I'm not going to judge you for it. Are you a porn addict?
Yes, I am for Twitter.
Okay. Do you understand that porn addiction leads to lower impulse control and leads to the degradation of your sense of morality, right? It leads to degenerate things like this. It leads to aberrancies like pedophilia, right? It leads to that stuff. So that's probably the root issue. There are issues within your brain that you need to get figured out, right? Because if you're allowed to just continue like this, you will be a danger not only to yourself, but to others. And that's not okay. Right?
Right.
Like, it's serious. This isn't like just, oh, we're mad at you because, oh my god, he said the N-word, ooh, or something like that, right? We're mad at you because you did something that's damn near unforgivable.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
For real.
Exactly.
Child sexual exploitation is not forgivable. Right? Christ himself said, now I'm not even a Christian, right? If Jesus Christ himself says that they'd be better tied to a millstone and thrown to the bottom of a river, you know it's bad.
Right.
Right? So,
Okay, I'll
really
be taking leave then.
Like, okay, no. Don't just half-ass this. You need to seek professional help, and you need to do it as soon as possible.
Yes, like literally just skyrocket over to get something.
Actually, look, I'm gonna give you an ultimatum, right? And I don't like doing this. Either you seek professional help, or I might file a police report about this because pedophilia is not acceptable.
Yes, it's not acceptable at all.
It's fucking serious.
Not acceptable.
I don't like to be like that, but this is something that needs to be taken care of immediately. This is not something that can just be left to fester. You need professional help soon, okay?
Yes, right now, soon.
Like, literally, go online and search for resources.
Yes, just please listen to our word. Just please, Jackson. No excuses, no exceptions. Just do it.
Okay.
And make sure
And
if you
and
don't
also
do it,
stop crying.
Yeah,
Right.
please just stop crying. Like, just
Look,
It's not gonna help you
it's
any better,
hard.
bro.
Look,
It's not
I'm,
gonna.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't pity you that much, right? They sound like you're not really sorry because you feel guilty. You're sorry because you got caught.
exactly.
Right? I've seen
True.
countless.
yeah.
I have dealt with people like this. I have filed police reports and people. I've gotten people arrested for shit like this. Right? This isn't my fucking first rodeo.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
and
Mr.
of
Badass.
course, again, my
But, look,
mom works in the sheriff's office, so obviously she calls people and everything at the sheriff's office, and they might send in the police there. Like, of course, yeah, I already
Right.
know that.
Are you two within like the same like state, county, whatever? Or is that like different? Either way, it's good that like your mother works in law enforcement, though.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll just go
Jackson,
seek
like
professional
for
help.
real, or Parker, whatever your name is, right? For real, whatever. Like, don't just get off of this and like just stew on it, right? You need to go and seek professional help immediately because something like this will snowball, and you might hurt other people. You might hurt like a child in person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right.
you're right.
Stuff like this rarely just
Agreed.
stays online. People who are allowed to do stuff like this, it just snowballs. It snowballs until you've already hurt a child. You've hurt multiple children, right? Even if it was just online, even if they never saw you, even if they weren't even in 1,000 miles of you, you still hurt them,
Sure.
right?
I'll just seek therapy, I guess.
You hurt Eli.
Don't say guess.
Eli,
Don't say guess. Just do it, please.
Yeah, just
Guess
do it.
is
Look.
not
Yeah.
is not a way to
Please.
say it.
Look. This needs to be an absolute thing, right? Or look, if you don't seek professional help, I will probably consider like filing a police report
I know.
Yeah.
because
I'll seek
something like this is
professional help.
unacceptable.
Yeah, I'll seek professional help.
Oh,
You better.
Yes, you better do
I
it
won't
Better.
do that, and
You fucking
because
better,
we'll know.
all right?
yeah, you will.
Because look, I'm trying to give you a chance here, which I really shouldn't. I shouldn't give you a chance.
Yeah, I've given a lot of people
agree,
second
me
chances
too,
too many
you
times
shouldn't.
before.
Really?
But every time I do, then things go back here. So I don't want you to be that case. Okay,
What
Jackson?
I should have done is that I should have just taken everything that Eli has given me, found the nearest like sheriff's office that is closest to your home, and then just given it all to them. Not even telling you. Then you just get a knock at your door.
You shouldn't even You shouldn't even
Before
blame
leaving,
me for the shit that
before
you
leaving,
did.
get
You shouldn't
professional
even
help.
do it. You shouldn't even do that.
Should I be a different person?
Speak. What do you want to say?
Let's see. Jackson, I don't like the behavior that you're. Wait, what was I just don't like the behavior of what you're doing because this is like pedophiling. Are you kidding me? You are literally 21. A 21-year-old person has been pedophiling
Jackson.
Eli.
You are my age.
I don't care anymore.
You are my age. You are a full-grown adult, right?
Yeah, and so is he has my
If I were
age.
to do any of these things, you know who would be solely responsible? Me. Not anyone else. Not anyone I contacted. Me. Because those were my actions. Right? And I would rightfully get whatever's coming to me. Because I did that. Right? These are not like allegations of like, oh, he's racist, oh, he's transphobic. Who fucking cares? Right? That doesn't matter in comparison to this. He's a pedophile allegations. Not good. I would rather be friends with someone who says the N-word all the time than with someone who's a pedophile. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know?
Yeah.
One's an edgelord, the other one actively
Jackson.
ruins lives.
Right, I'll just go and ask my mom and dad if I could go to therapy.
That's a good idea.
Okay, yeah, that's a good start right there.
That's a good
Just
start.
please let your mom know and
Good
stuff.
idea.
Just about one question before I head to therapy.
What?
When I get back to
Okay.
April 15th,
Get some therapy.
do you think that I'm a different person? Do you think we can
I
still
don't
be
know.
friends?
That remains to be seen. Jackson, I don't know if I can still be friends with you. Like after this, even if you get therapy, I just don't know. If I can associate with you, right? Other people may be different, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if I can, because knowing that you did this to me, or not did this to Eli, right? And then not only you did this to Eli, but then you vilified him in your server, and like you kicked him out, right? And you tried to blame it all on Eli, which I find disgusting. Eli's the victim here. Look, I'll be honest, me and Eli disagree a lot, right? Me and Eli get into like little shit flinging matches, but this is on a whole nother level, right? I don't care what me and Eli disagree about. If that shit happens to him, I'm coming to his defense. I don't care. I don't care. Right?
So, what are your final words?
Yeah, so what are your final words before you let it out?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I won't be coming back at this month because I'm heading to therapy.
You're
Just
gonna
in
need
case I
therapy
won't
for a
be
while.
forgetting about it.
Yeah,
Just
you
in
definitely
case.
need to have it.
I'm gonna be honest, right? You just shouldn't be
while.
on social media anymore. You should just not be on Discord. You shouldn't be on anywhere where you can contact
You
minors.
shouldn't be on Twitter. You shouldn't be on YouTube. You shouldn't be on DeviantArt.
So right now, I'll be going to therapy.
Yeah.
Mm.
And you
I'll
don't
stay
have to
off
talk
pretty
about
while
social
before
media.
April.
Jackson, listen. If you're serious about this, deactivate your accounts.
Yes, so don't go on social media at all right now. Not the moment here. Seek professional help first. That always comes first before anything else, okay?
Alright.
Yeah, get some therapy, buddy.
And Jackson, I'm gonna fucking tell you something, right? And I'm being serious about this. If I find out you do any of this again, I'm going to the police.
Yeah, and I'm going to be telling my mom about this.
Yeah.
I'm going to the police. I know where you live. That's not a threat, right? I'm not gonna send any fucking pizzas to your house or anything. I'm not gonna order a bunch of pizzas. I will go to the authorities in your area and let them know and give them the evidence I have, and then let them do with it as they will. I'm not guaranteeing that they'll do anything. Some police departments are fucking lazy. Some aren't.
Don't give a shit. Some absolutely just don't give a shit.
Yeah, they don't. So so I'm hammering this fucking point in. Seek help now.
Yes, do it.
Seek help right now.
I'll seek mental health right now.
Right.
Okay,
Deactivate
good.
your account.
I'll be able to be off for a while.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
good.
do it now. Do it now.
Jackson,
May 1st.
deactivate your accounts.
Yes, just
And then
do
go
it.
seek professional help.
Yeah, do it and take our word from it, please.
Social media,
Help.
then doing.
Deactivate them.
Yeah. Seek help.
Well, it's nice knowing you all.
Bye, Jackson.
Yep, goodbye. I do hope that you take our advice and actually get some help.
I'll see you on the other side.
Yep, get better,
Need
please.
help.
Or else there will be consequences.
Fucking why is he?
Goodbye.
Deactivate your
Bye.
accounts.
All right,
and go seek
bye-bye.
professional help. Get out.
Alright. Sorrel,
Yes.
thank you for being my friend.
Don't talk to her.
So, yes, that was the recording that I made of me in the call with Jackson and everyone else here, unexpectedly, of course. But, yeah, after that whole thing here, I really did hope of what Jackson says is true, and I definitely do hope he gets the help that he needs before things get bad for him and all, but I'm not sure. Only time will tell, and only the future will say its word. So, yeah, for the conclusion of this matter here, I did block him on Discord, I did block him on YouTube, I blocked him in any way as best as possible as I can, really, and I left the FNF mod server for my, mother's love idea that he had created for me, because I couldn't be there, and I couldn't be associated with this matter here anymore, so, yeah, so right now, I'm okay, everybody. I'm still a little mad and stressed out about this whole thing here, but I hope for the best that it will blow away soon enough and everything. And, yeah, that's really all I wanted to say right there. So this is a really important video that I decided to make. A pretty serious video than my videos that you normally say, really. But I want you all to know exactly as to what's going on with this matter here. Now, everyone, I don't want anyone to go witch hunt or do anything bad to Jackson at all. I mean, yes, what he did was absolutely unforgivable, but I don't want anyone to make a big deal and go witch hunting him or anything whatsoever here. Now, after this whole thing, it really made me sad. Like, I lost another good friend that I thought I just, like, I thought that Jackson was my friend. I thought that he wouldn't do anything like this at all. But of course, things like this always tend to happen to some people, even the ones that are closest to you. So, again, I really do hope that Jackson does take this a lot seriously and actually gets the help that he needs. Otherwise, well, we probably will have to do something about this. Well, most notably, the others might do something about this whole thing here. So, I really hope that doesn't come to this whole thing, and I really do hope that he gets better in any way whatsoever here. Yeah, so that's gonna definitely be it for today's video. So thank you all so much for watching this video, and yeah, that's really all I'm going to really say right here. I don't really feel like doing the full outro for this one, sorry. So yeah, where are we going now? Bye guys!